Hello students, good morning. This is Professor S.B. Bendigeri, Department of Economics, taking online classes for PUC first year commerce students. Dear students, in the last class we have understood the introduction, meaning and various types of index numbers. Hope all of you are understood. Now in today's lecture, let us have a discussion on the another important topic of this same unit, that is the steps of construction of index numbers. How to construct index numbers we have to understand today. Okay, so index number gives a picture of the base year price index as well as current year price index, and based on base year price index, how to find out current year percentage. We have to understand that with the help of index numbers. Okay, so here to construct index numbers there are various steps. Without these steps there is no possibility of index numbers, and we are not able to fulfill the requirements of the index numbers. Okay, look at the steps here. First step is that is purpose of the index number. Okay, what is the purpose of the index number? Here, if we are going to find out the index number of a particular purpose, of a particular commodity, of a particular, for example, product, for example, okay, first we have to take into account the base year price, which is always equal to 100. Based on that, with the help of weights and the price relatives, we have to find out the current year price index. Okay, first before going to construct the index numbers, we'll have to understand what is the purpose. Purpose means reason. Why index numbers? Index numbers requires for many aspects. These are required for the development of the economy, and these are required for the government economic policies. These are also required for government taxation. Okay, so purpose you have to understand. Why index numbers? Why you have to find out the current year price based on base year price index. Okay, so purpose of the index numbers is most important while construction of these. Okay, selection of base year. To find out the index numbers, to find out the price relatives, to find out the averages or percentage of different variables in a different time period, we have to select base year. Which year will be the base year? Okay, 1991 for example, 2001 for example, 2000, whichever base year, for example, index we have to find out. Okay, what was the price in 1991? What is the price at present? We have to find out based on that price. Suppose if the price of a product was 50 rupees per kg in 1991, so in that 1991 whatever price was there, that is base year price. So based on that price we have to find out the current year price. So because of that, base year price is very very important for the construction of index numbers. Look at the next and third important, for example, step for construction of index number is, that is choice of goods. We are going to find out the index number for what goods. So selection of goods is also equally important while construction of index numbers. Okay, so here if we are going to select the residential, for example, commodities, or business oriented commodities, or capital oriented commodities, so based on the activities happening in the economy, we are going to select various goods and services for the construction of index numbers. Okay, we may choose few goods which are required for our daily purposes, for our consumption purpose, like vegetable, gas cylinder, okay, sugar for example, entertainment. So we will also select the goods like this for the construction of index numbers. So here what happens, choice of goods or selection of goods is equally important while construction of index numbers. This is most important, for example, step. This is the heart of the construction of index numbers, that is selection of goods. Okay, look at the next one, that is the selection of reliable data. Data is very important. Data in the sense what was the price in previous year, and what is based on that we have to find out the current year price. Okay, so data information in case of price, in case of goods and services. Okay, so data is very important while construction of index numbers. Without the reliable, without the accurate data, we are not supposed to find out the percentage changes in the price of a particular commodity in different time period. Okay, so reliable data helps us to get the accuracy in percentage of, for example, different goods and services, that is known as index numbers, for example. Okay, now look at the next one, that is averaging prices of base year. How to average, how to find out the base year price. Okay, we have to average that base year price before going to construct the index numbers. And the next one is calculation of price relatives. Price relative is very important. PR means price relative is equal to P1 divided by P dash into 100. P1 means current year price, P dash means base year price into 100. So with the help of that equation we are going to find out the price relative, and after that last step will be choice of index number. Okay, what type of index number it is. Okay, so finally we are able to get the exact price at present based on the base year price index. So these are the various steps while construction of index numbers. Hope you understood, my dear students. Now look at few fill in the blanks questions in case of this particular topic. In this index number topic, how the fill in the blanks questions comes in the examination. Few important questions I have taken over here. Look at the first one. Index numbers helps in economic policies. Okay, it means what? Index numbers helps in economic policy in the sense to make economic policies, to prepare economic policy of the government. Index numbers helps a lot. Without the help of index numbers, no government in the world is not able to prepare its own economic policies. You know why? Index numbers gives the price structure of base year as well as current year, for example. Okay, so based on the base period price as well as current year price, government is for example taking the advantage of these prices to impose tax on different goods and services. Okay, while imposition of taxes on different goods and services, index numbers helps a lot to prepare economic policies of the government. Okay, look at the next one. Index numbers are expressed in terms of percentage, I said. Okay, what was the percentage of price in base year and what is the price at present in current year. If the price of a commodity is 100 rupees in base year, if it is 119 in current year, it means what? There is a 19% increase in the price of the same commodity in these two different years. Hope you understood. If the price of a commodity in base year is 100, earlier price was 100, if it is 119 now, with the help of this we are able to understand there is a 19% increase in the price of the same commodity in this time period. Hope you understood. So this is what always index numbers are expressed in terms of percentage. Look at the third fill in the blank question. Inflation affects the cost of living of common people. Do you know what is the meaning of inflation? Inflation is nothing but it is a process of uh, deliberate increase in the price or general price level and decrease in the value of a currency. When the continuous increase in the price leads in the economy, it leads decrease in the value of currency. If such is the condition, what happens? More money chasing behind the few goods. Okay, so we are in the time of inflation. Common people like you and me always paying more to purchase less amount of goods and services. If we are paying more to purchase less, our cost of living, what happens? Automatically increases, and it will affect, inflation affect our common life because we are paying more to purchase less. That is called inflation affects the cost of living of common people in the economy. Okay, now look at the next one. The rise in Sensex reflects the good health of the economy. Sensex means what? Sensitive exchange rate. Okay, sensitive, for example, stock exchange. If there is a increase in the stock exchange rate, the, for example, rates of shares, what happens? Automatically increases. When the value of shares increase in the market, foreign direct investors and foreigners are investing their capital in Indian economy, in Indian market, for example. Okay, if foreigners are attracted to invest more money, more capital in domestic economy, it leads to good health of the economy. In the sense, economy becomes more stronger when there is a increase in the sensitive, for example, what we call it as exchange rates. Okay, hope you understood. So stock exchange, if the stock exchange goes on increases, the value of stock exchange goes on increases, the value of shares automatically, what happens? Increases. When the value of shares increases, the value of shares of different companies, different businesses, different industries goes on increases. People like you and me are attracted to invest more money in that particular activity. If such is the condition, due to increase in the capital formation in different areas, there is a possibility of good health in the economy. Next one, the CPI measures the average change in retail prices. CPI means the consumer price index. The consumer price index always measures the average change in retail prices. What was the price in earlier and what is the price at present? Okay, so that we are able to understand with the help of consumer price index. You know why? Consumer price index is nothing but we are the last person, consumers are the last person who are paying the actual, for example, price for a particular commodity, that is called retail price. Consumers are paying the retail price. There are different prices: wholesale price, production price, for example, and finally retail price. Consumers like you and me are always paying retail price. So CPI, Consumers Price Index, measures the average change in retail prices. What was the price earlier and what is at present? That is understood only with the help of Consumers Price Index. Okay. Now look at the next one. A weighted aggregative price index using base period quantities as weights. When we are going to construct the weighted index numbers, weighted aggregative index numbers, always index numbers using base period quantities as weights. Okay, the base year quantities are taken into account as weights while construction of weighted aggregative price index number. Okay, now look at the two different economists, for example, index number equations. Okay, Passey index number as well as Laspeyres index number. Okay, what is the Passey index number? Let us understand. Using current year quantities as weights is known as Passey index number. Okay, Passey, while construction of index numbers, Passey used the current year quantities as weights in his calculation. Okay, look at the equation for that. Summation of P1 Q1 divided by summation of P dash Q1 into 100 is equal to passage index number. For example, this is the equation of passage index. While calculating the index numbers with the help of passage method, we are using such kind of equation. I think one equation part is not shown in that. Summation, I think symbol is not shown in the equation. Summation P1 Q1 divided by summation P dash Q1 is equal into 100 is nothing but calculation of index numbers with the help of passage method. Hope you understood. Now look at the next one. Using base year quantities as weights is known as Laspeyres index. When Passey uses current year price as a current year quantities as a weight in his calculation, Laspeyres using the base year quantities as weights in his calculation. There is a small differentiation between passage method of calculation of index numbers as well as the Laspeyres method. So in the Laspeyres method, he used base year quantities as weights. In passage method, he used current year quantities as his weights. For example, look at the Laspeyres equation here. Summation P1 Q dash divided by summation P dash Q dash into 100. If you are going to calculate index numbers with the help of Laspeyres method, this equation is very important, and these two equations are very important in objective questions. Okay, in 1 mark question, and match the following, for example, sometimes, and fill in the blanks question. Okay, in multiple choice question, most important, they may ask the equations of both, for example, economists. Okay, Laspeyres index number, both experienced, for example, statisticians, Laspeyres as well as Passey. Okay, hope you understood. This is about the passage method. Okay, now look at another two important I think fill in the blanks question. Index numbers becomes weighted index when the relative importance of items is taken care. Okay, index numbers becomes a weighted index when the relative importance of items is taken care. Okay, when the items means different goods and commodities or goods and services are taken into, are given relative importance, that kind of index number is called as weighted index numbers. Okay, hope you understood. When the selected goods are given relative importance, that kind of index number is called as weighted index. Okay, look at the next one. P1 P dash indicate the price of the commodity in the current year and base year respectively. It means what? P1 indicates current year price, P dash indicates base year price, for example. Okay, hope you understood, my dear students. Now look at the next aspect of this same topic, that is match the following question. There may be a match the following questions in this particular topic in the examination. Okay, look at that. They may ask few questions in this particular part. First one, CPI. CPI indicates or represents consumers price index. Okay, and WPI, wholesale price index. Okay, IIP, index of industrial production. API means agricultural price index. PPI means producer price index. So in a opposite, for example, sequence, they may give these few questions, and you will have to match according to their sequence, for example. Okay, with this let us stop our today's discussion. Remaining part we shall discuss in the next class. Thank you.